Hi lovely, welcome to day 2 of the What Are You Really Hungry For challenge. Today we are delving into belief systems. This is the second category on your list of 7 reasons why you emotionally eat. Belief systems are powerful. These are essentially the stories that are creating who you think you are and everything you do in your life. They make you who you are as a person, and the truth is, a lot of the time, the ones that you're running are not actually very effective. They're not supporting who you want to be and how you want to feel, and usually come from other people. So I'm going to explain a little bit about these today and how they are impacting your relationship with food. So the best way that I can explain belief systems is imagine that kind of over the course of your life, you are creating this little internal story of who you think you are. I imagine it like you've got this old movie projector reel, like them film reels playing in your mind, and it is projecting out of your eyes anything that you have decided or believed or kind of been conditioned to believe or taught over the years is in your story. It's in there and it is part of who you think you are, and you will see that all around you. From the age of 0 to 8, you are forming 85% of your beliefs about the world and who you are. 85%. That's huge. That means whatever you saw demonstrated to you at the time, maybe you grew up seeing your mum do diets and follow certain plans. Maybe you heard comments like you shouldn't eat that much. If you keep eating like that, you're going to be big, or little girls shouldn't eat that much. We can be told all these things, and these little comments and things that we see, they condition essentially our food and body story, and that gets ingrained in here, and that's what we grow up with. That is what we see around us. So your beliefs and the things you are taught are powerful, but there are also very powerful ways to change them. The beliefs that you're running that are currently creating your relationship with food might not even be anything to do with food. So I want to tell you a very quick little story from my past. When I was in my first relationship, young love, I was cheated on, and that made me decide about myself that I wasn't good enough. I wasn't attractive enough, my body wasn't good enough, I wasn't good enough to keep somebody, obviously wasn't nice enough. Like, it created all these beliefs about myself. That one around I'm not good enough really got stuck in there. And it's like, imagine like a little seed is planted, and once that's in, it starts to grow its roots, and then we start to water it, right? And that water is the feedback that we're getting from things around us that is telling us that that belief is true. Now, what that belief started for me, as I said, was I'm not good enough. And I felt like, even though at the time I'd never thought about my weight, I'd never thought about my size, my food, I was really small, I was slim, I could eat whatever I wanted, but I went on a diet because I believed I needed to change my body. And because of that, it created a very high level of restriction and deprivation, which then led to binging because I wanted to eat everything. And it triggered this terrible relationship with food. I would also eat for comfort because I felt sad, I was angry, I was upset, I didn't know how to deal with them emotions. And so there became my emotional eating pattern. I would emotionally eat, I would binge, I'd then restrict myself for a few days on diets, or a week if I can make it, then I'd binge again. And so that belief of I'm not good enough really triggered a lot for me. Now, you might be running one similar, you might have others. I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, I'll never be successful, I'll never be slim. We can have all these different stories and thoughts that we are running, related directly to food in our body or not, but they are all playing a role in your current relationship with food, because your relationship with food is a reflection and a mirror of your relationship with yourself. You might also have very specific food beliefs, like food equals happiness, food equals comfort, food makes me relax, food is me time, food is a reward. All these things, again, are keeping your current relationship with food alive. Now, you might have heard this concept before, but your thoughts create your reality. And if you're someone that's like, but how? I'm going to give you a little overview of how. When you have a thought, it is linked to a feeling. This thought and feeling combination impacts your beliefs, and the beliefs impact your habits and how you show up. Then habits create your actions, and your actions create your reality. This is how your thoughts become your reality. Your thoughts are the gateway to the belief systems that you're running. They also will give us an insight into the emotions that you are experiencing. If there is something in your current reality that is not working and is not how you want it to be, the first place to start is looking at the thoughts that are creating that reality. Because once you can start to change the thoughts that are running, you can impact your reality. If you're spending your days telling yourself that you'll never be slim, you hate your body, food is your comfort, like that is what you're going to see around you. If you spent your days thinking and feeling that, you know, your relationship with food is just so easy and fun, you can eat what you want but stay slim, that you're enough and you're successful and you believe in yourself, like how different would your reality be, right? And without realizing, you are running your thoughts in the background of your mind all day long. And a lot of the time, these are ones that are not supporting the reality that we want to create. So for today, what I want you to take away is that the way you think about yourself, you talk about yourself internally and externally, is having a massive impact on your eating habits. And when you start to pay attention and you can start to make some positive changes, you can positively impact your eating habits through your thoughts. How cool is that? Today's task is about getting clear with the thoughts that are running. We cannot change what is happening without being aware of what is there in the first place. So I want you to spend some time today becoming aware of the thoughts that are running in here that are potentially impacting your eating habits and your relationship with your body. Pay attention to that little meme girl voice that you have in your head. What is she saying to you in the background all day? Is she putting you down or is she supporting you? You're gonna write them all out. And I'm actually going to get you to do something called a burning ritual once they're all down. We're going to thank each one, like thank you for being there and doing whatever you thought you were doing that was helpful, but it's not anymore. And we're actually going to do a little burning ritual today to kind of symbolize that this is the end of that way of being. We're going to let these things go. We're going to burn them, we're going to get rid of them, and we are going to create something more positive in its place. So that's it for day 2, ladies. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3.